Hey guys, it's Jamil Armstrong. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you a little bit of the day of my life, just what I go through throughout my days and how I get ready in the morning. So you see I'm just pulling out my blouse, getting my brown shirt, black socks, rank tab, whatnot. Here you see me just getting ready to start my morning, putting on my command patches and my, just getting ready, looking good, feeling good. Here I am just putting on my brown boots, I know you need some brown socks for these, but as you can obviously see, I don't care. So here I am throwing the thumbs up, getting ready to go. Galley, get some eat, some hot warm food. Got some omelets. Here I am. Here's my fat ass stuffing something in my face. And there I am. That's my reaction to my food. So it's pretty good. And here's me after 12 hours of working. As you can obviously see, I'm very exhausted. So here we go with the Q&A portion of the video. Alright guys, so you guys saw a little sneak peek of what I go through, my day in the life, what I do throughout my day. But now we're gonna be diving deep into the Q&A portion of this video, right? So I asked you guys a couple questions on my Instagram. A lot of you guys replied, a good turnout. Hopefully I can answer these questions to the best of my ability. The first question I got is, would you join the Navy and do it all over again? Yeah, I mean, I would join the Navy and I would do it all over again. Like I said in my previous video, I don't have any regrets, but I also said like this is not something that you can just jump in and just make a quick spur of the moment decision. Like you really gotta think about this thoroughly. You gotta think about the pros and the cons. For me personally, especially at my age, like I joined at 18 and I went to boot camp. I think this was the best decision for me at that point in time. How's life been in Bahrain? Life has been, it's been a roller coaster. It's been up and down. When I first got here, it was pretty hot. Like I had not been used to this weather. It was like 100+ degrees, and as soon as I got off the plane, it was hot. It was like I had to take off my, I don't know, bro. I had to take off my sweater. I don't know why I was wearing a sweater, but I had to take off my sweater. The weather was definitely a lot to get used to. It was a little overwhelming, but once I got used to the weather, I started making some friends here and there, and going out, having a good time, enjoying myself, and yeah, but it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. We're just finding good ways to just hang out and just play cards and play games and play online, play on PlayStation. We're just finding ways to just have fun. Overall, I would say life of Bahrain has been pretty decent. You get more girls now that you're in the military. Don't get me wrong, like I'm not like incapable of getting girls, right? Like I'm not this debonair guy. Like I'm not like this fucking Romeo, right? I'm not, to answer your question, do you get more girls now that you're in the military? I would say I got more girls when I was a civilian because like I'm just working 24/7. I'm working all the time, but there are still ways in the military where you could just go to parties, meet people, meet friends, talk, network, and you can meet girls like that, or you just meet some civilians, or yeah, but sure. How was A school? A school was, people say A school is like college. I wouldn't know because I've only been to college for a month. It was fun. I mean, there's that. I mean, there's a lot of rules. There's a lot of curfews and whatnot. But like, it's A school, so there's a lot of people that you can make friends with. I think A school is especially for me. Like if you're a 6Y, I think A school is a good opportunity to make your mistakes, learn what you need to work on, learn about your job, learn about your rate, learn about what your rate entails. Because when you get out of boot camp, you really don't know what you're gonna be doing. You only have a small synopsis of what your rate entails. But I guess when you go to A school, it kind of dives a little bit deeper on what your job really is and what you really do. So, did you learn how to swim before boot camp? No, I didn't. I actually learned how to swim when I was in boot camp, which I don't recommend because now you're on their time. If you don't learn how to swim within a certain period of time, you can get AS mode. AS mode meaning like your training gets extended because you fell behind the group and you fell behind the division. Now you gotta keep up with the group and you're missing a lot of this potential training time because you're spending all this time learning how to swim. So I would highly recommend for you guys to take swimming courses, or if you already know how to swim, then you're good. But like if you don't know how to swim, then like I said, I would recommend taking swimming courses. What is dating like in the military? Dating in the military is just like kind of like dating is in the civilian world. You're gonna have your similar problems, similar obstacles that you go through in the military as you would in the civilian world. But I would say the only difference is probably distance. I think more long distance relationships are more common, especially in the military, because let's say you like, especially in the Navy, like if you're just constantly moving around within like 18 months, 36 months, within these spans of time, and you're always on the go. I don't think a girlfriend would be more, I think they would be more reluctant to move to just pack up all their belongings and go, compared to like an already established relationship like you would have with a wife or something like that. But like when you're in the civilian world, it's kind of like on your terms, and you could be like, hey, I want to leave whenever I want, or you could just stay in your hometown for the rest of your life. But it's like you don't have that option when you're on orders, so it's a little bit more difficult, and I would say more communication is required, especially if you are in a relationship in the military, because it's a little bit tougher. You know, there are some constraints involved that you could make it work. If you guys both want to make it work, then it's possible. But yeah. Do you miss home? Absolutely. I absolutely miss home. I miss the weather, I miss the food, I miss my family, of course, and I just miss the ladies, man. I miss San Diego. I miss everything about San Diego. But like, don't get me wrong, like there are a lot of good people out here in Bahrain. I met a lot of good folks out here so far throughout my time here. Craziest boot camp experience. Well, I will say the craziest boot camp experience will probably be when I was in a swimming class, and I think it was my last class, and it was basically like, what was it, abandoned ship or something like that. Abandoned ship, that was the last class. And so we were all lining up, getting ready for this final course, and then these new guys that just came in, right? It's their first week. This is their first evolution, the swim portion. So this one person, they were about to jump off the, they're just about to jump off the thing, right? And literally right before he jumped off, like he had a heart attack. And so everybody called training timeout, and we had to stop. We had to cease all activity, and like they had to do CPR on this dude. They were talking about like his heart stopped and whatnot. It was crazy, but luckily that person made it, and we continued, we resumed, we just kept on pushing. But I would say that was probably the craziest experience. This dude got a heart attack and during swim class. So why did you choose the Navy over the other branches? I chose the Navy particularly because I wanted to travel, and I felt like there was more opportunity to expose myself to other cultures and other countries, and just and I felt like it was the most uncomfortable decision for me. I mean, yeah, joining the Marines probably would have been a little bit more uncomfortable, but I think realistically I would have survived in the Navy compared to the Marine Corps. So that's also why I joined the Navy, and it just felt more appealing to me. So that's another reason why I joined. Yeah, I felt like I could travel, explore more. Also, rumors that the Navy had the prettiest girls, so that's why I joined the Navy. And I was wildly disappointed once I joined, because just joking. Just joking. But yeah, like going back to that first question, do I regret it? No, I don't. So yeah, guys, hope you really enjoyed this video. You know, day in the life of a Navy sailor plus Q&A. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, stay classy.